Hello everybody, welcome back. We are here for another exciting round of the Flamin' Karma Truck Series. We are at Nashville Super Speedway, race number 12 of the season, a little bit over halfway. So we are getting ready to kick this off, qualifying in about 2 minutes, a little over 2 minutes. So I will leave you with some practice and try to talk to some drivers here. Enjoy the race. Hi, Nicole. What do you mean, what's happening? Everything's up and running, hopefully. All right, let's see if we can actually grab Nicole here. I want to have a chat with her. Oh, everybody's in the outhouse, apparently. Nicole, this is Rich up in the booth. You got a copy? Nicole, do you got a copy? Let's see, maybe we might be having some difficulty here. Nicole, you there? Hold on, I know what. Stupid update. Nicole, hear me? Anybody? Nicole, this is Rich up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yep, got you now.
Okay, I see what I did there. Anyway, so I heard there was some wine delivered to the house. How's that situation turning out?
It's turning out pretty good. I think I've had almost half a bottle now.
Oh, so that means that you're definitely winning this race, correct?
Probably not.
Well, anyway, I will let you go qualify. Good luck tonight, and don't drink too much of that wine.
I'll try not to.
All right.
Thanks.
Yeah. All right, everybody. That was Nicole. That's what she said. Creasel qualifying will be kicking off momentarily here. We'll see if back yet. Thanos out there. The Kings of Thrash Machine, also the sponsor of the series. Looks like he is just now starting his lap, I believe. Also on the track, Ray Hillhouse. Mark Dantuma's out there. Oh, I thought he was through the grass. Mark Dantuma just coming out. Topher Baltimore's out there. Oh, why did I do that? I'm sorry, Topher. Since I did that, he spun. That's my fault. My bad. Rick Sargent out there on his run. It's like purple in the last lap. Evan Clapper to the pole. Now Michael Whiting takes it. Michael Whiting was also fastest in practice as well. So no surprise there. Curtis Shields jumps up to 4. So far, that's all we have that took time. Hewins looks like he just came out onto the track. Albie, sorry, I forgot. And he's coming out now, coming off of the pit road there. He's going to have 2 laps to see what he can do. So far, Michael Whiting on the pole. Mark Dantuma jumps up to second quick. So he will start on the outside so far. Ray Hillhouse is third. Evan Clapper fourth. Rick Sargent jumps up to fifth. Nicole up to sixth on her second lap. Looks like that wine is doing her a real good solid. Topher giving it a shot again. Oh gosh. Looks like John B out there. I think that's what he wanted to be called because I'm not trying to pronounce that name. He's out there on his run. He's so far is 8th out of the 17 or so that are in the field so far. Only 8 took to the track for qualifying. Albie jumps up to 6th quick, bumps Nicole back to 7th. And it looks like we still got 2 minutes. 9 cars took. Looks like Thanos going to start from the back. Larry Ashby, Donald Durns, Topher, and DJ Kinner are so far choosing not to attempt a lap here. Looks like we have 14 trucks, so maybe that's not such a terrible idea. It's not a huge field, a little smaller than what we had a couple weeks ago, but Alp's still out there. Got just about a minute till we grid these cars. Don't believe anybody else would have enough time to even complete the laps. Looks like only 9 trucks took to qualifying. We got like 110 laps, I think, is the distance. 3 sets of tires. Again, we have that one fast repair. Should they need to use it, but with such a small field, I don't. They're gonna have to. I could be. About another 50 seconds here. Sorry for the pictures. Track. Look at this beautiful. Just about 30 seconds here. Get this started. And that might be. I'd have to look at my notes, but I believe that's Nicole's best starting position of the year, and that's saying something because really super speedways, Daytona, Talladega, iRacing Super Speedway, those type of tracks, she really thrives on, and they have a very strong qualifying. But and again, it's decently, but it's size track, but it's definitely not a super speedway like Talladega. It's second. This program wants to act up apparently. Come on, people, take to the track. Let's go. Got no pictures here. There we go. Now it might be working. No. No, my qualifying thing does not want to come up. Anyway, we are number 1, Michael Whiting. Number 2, Mark Dantuma. 3rd, Ray Hillhouse. 4th is Evan Clapper. Albie is 5th. Rick Sargent is 6th. Nicole, that's what she said. Creasel 7th. Curtis Shields 8th. John B 9th. DJ Kinner 10th. Thanos is in 11th. Larry Ashby 12th. 13th is Donald Durns. And 14th, and rounding out your field, is Topher Baltimore. Another 30 seconds or so, and the field will begin to roll here off of pit road. Your revving of the engines, that's always a good sign. Again, so I will explain this because we had some issues. I do believe restart zones are active. So you'll see coming onto the front stretch, there'll be a Geico restart zone, they call it, and it'll be labeled blue. It'll be on the outside of the wall, and it'll also be on the inside of the apron. So wherever you see that, if you're able to pick it up, that's when the lead car, can fire anytime in between that box. After they go through that box, if he doesn't fire, then second place can go as long as they're out of that box. The only thing to note, while you're in that box, it comes up and it makes you go a certain speed, both the leader and second place. The tricky thing that's been happening, if you go too slow or too fast, it'll give you a black flag, and obviously that can be detrimental to your race finish if you have to serve a black flag right off the bat, because you're going to for sure go a lap down. We'll see if Mark and Michael can get that right this time. Oh, excuse me. We are coming off of turn 4 here, getting ready to kick this show off. Oh, I'm really having trouble with my apps here. Okay. Green flag is out. Michael Whiting, there you saw the zone. Gets a good fire off there. Ray Hillhouse looks like he's going to jump into second there on the low line. I do actually expect this race to go full distance, no caution, with how few drivers we have tonight. This is on board Ray Hillhouse in 4th. Again, this track, if I remember correctly, can be, I think what we were doing, it could be a little tricky. We were downshifting to third gear in turns 3 and 4, and also in 1 and 2. So I don't know if with this package they still do that, but I know that's what we were doing there last time I raced it. So Mark Dantuma getting ready to challenge Michael Whiting for the lead. They are stretching it out over third place Evan Clapper at the moment. I hear people hitting the wall, but I don't see it. Mark Dantuma and Michael Whiting are just pulling away from third place Evan Clapper here. Again, this could be by design. Evan might be saving his tires here. No way to really know that unless he starts reeling them in. But it looks like Rick Sargent is getting pretty racy back here. It looks like they're all stacking up behind, on board with Rick, behind Evan. So I'm not sure he got the wall, has a little bit of damage, or if he's just kind of trying to baby it a little bit. But he has oh, we got a car in the middle. Looks like DJ Kinner back there. Truck in the middle, rather. Looks like they sorted out. DJ is the biggest mover so far. He's up 4 spots into 6th from where he started. Looks like Mark Dantuma has taken over the lead from Michael Whiting. He did complete that pass, so we will have to see if he starts legging it out or if Michael can hang with him here. Again, Michael was the fastest in practice. He's on board Thanos, Kings of Thrash Machine, up in to 9th spot. He's up 2 spots from where he qualified. He's looking at the back of Ray Hillhouse in front of him. Ray, something's wrong with Ray, I think. He's dropped 5 spots. We'll have to monitor that. He's down 5 positions from where he started. Not sure what happened there, because he made a charge right to 2nd spot right off the bat, and now he's back here trying to hold on to 8th position here. John B had something happen. He's on pit road here. Looks like a little left front damage. Uh-oh. This might not be good. That's what I thought. Topher got the wall. I'm sorry, Topher. Yeah, so that's why Topher is on pit road. Johnny B is on pit road as well. Mark Dantuma is leading. Michael Whiting still hanging with for the most part, just a little bit behind. But they have quite the gap on Evan Clapper here. Although he is holding on to holding off the charge from Rick Sargent and DJ Kinner. Jeez, this app is going nuts here. There we go. Now it wants to work. Done. 9 of 105. Now it's working. This app can be a little wonky sometimes. It looks like it's deciding to work right now. There we go. DJ Kinner looking real strong here, up 5 spots into 5th. No surprise, your fastest laps being turned on the track right now, I believe, are Topher and John B. But that's got to be to the fresh tires that they have, sure. Here's a look at Albie, number 55 truck. Everything's kind of spreading out here, which tends to happen at this track, and with not that many trucks. Again, I think it's going to be important to try to have your best run that you can, because like I said, I don't foresee a caution coming out. As few trucks as we have, it's more than likely not going to happen. So they let Mark Dantuma and Michael Whiting get away here. They might not get that quick catch up from a caution that you would at another track where maybe you have more drivers or higher risk for hitting the wall. Michael Whiting still hanging on there, about 0.8, so almost a second behind. Rick Sargent has passed Evan Clapper, so has DJ Kinner. They've both made their way by Evan Clapper. We'll move Evan back to 5th. Oh, somebody's in the wall. What is this siren going off in my head? It must be one of my alerts. Thank you. I don't know what it's doing, but thank you, whoever did. Let's see. Okay. All right. Thanos right behind Evan Clapper, getting ready to take advantage of that. As Thanos will complete the pass on Evan. Oh, as I say that, he does complete it. Mark Dantuma still out in front here. Looks like Michael Whiting actually has closed the gap. He's got it down to 0.6 of a second. So maybe that was by design. I don't want to say by design, giving up the lead, right? You never want to give up the lead. But it does look like he has brought the gap back down. So, oh, you know who we're missing tonight? Bill Percy. Where the heck are you at? He could be driving truck. That is true. But still no excuses. God darn it, Bill, get back here. I don't have my 5-finger death punch camera to go to. Larry Ashby, let's check on him. He's back in 10th. Oh, I like that. Paint scheme is really cool. It looks like a rust. I like that. That's really cool. I'll have to ask him who painted that. That's a really cool look. Larry Ashby back in the 10th spot, up 2 from where he started. But having a solid run there. He's on the back of Evan Clapper. Evan Clapper, something has gone wrong. He's down 5 spots. He's all the way back to 9th. Check on Nicole. The only good thing, she's had a lot of wine, but she can't get a DUI on this track, so. Get it, Nicole. She's still rocking the Charlie Rose paint scheme back from the charity race that we did a few short weeks ago. And she has Donald Durns right behind her. Ray Hillhouse making a pass on Albie. Albie hanging tough on the outside. Ray will complete the pass, set his sights on DJ Kinner. Rick Sargent and DJ here. They are a little ways behind Mark. Oh, we're having a battle for lead here. Michael Whiting, again, he was fastest in practice. It looks like maybe he was just saving his stuff. They are about 3.7 away from Rick and the rest of the gang. So we have a pass here about to take place. We have DJ Kinner taking a look. Well, here, we'll get this quick. DJ making a move down the inside of... and Michael Whiting is making the pass on Mark Dantuma at the same time. So now Mark's got to think in his head, okay, what can I do different once to make the pit stop? Because it looks like maybe he abused his tires a little more than what Michael Whiting did. So again, that'll be a cat and mouse game that they'll have to do between these two. They should, with no cautions, have to do at least 2 pit stops. We are 20 out of 105. I'm going to say around 35 or 40 they'll be in for fuel. So at least 2 stops. So they have time to figure out their strategy and adjust their driving style. Thanos up in 7th, getting ready to attack Albie here for the 6th position. I believe Thanos is 3rd or 4th in points, so he's having a good year. He should definitely make the playoffs as he's driving that Kings of Thrash truck down in there. Just taking his time, slowly working his way through the field. Again, if this thing stays caution-free, which I believe that it will, he has enough time to make up that gap just through pit stops and picking them off one at a time. Actually, Albie had the fastest out of our top 10 lap that time. So Thanos is able to complete that pass. Back at the front, Michael Whiting starting to gap Mark a little bit. Again, this could be a cat and mouse game. Mark is about 5/10 off, so we'll see if he's now letting his tires cool and give it another go here, or maybe he'll wait till the first round of pit stops. Does he short pit? He could do that as well. Mark could short pit it and try to get him that way. DJ Kinner has caught Rick Sargent, and he's brought Ray Hillhouse along with him. About to have a 3-way battle here for 3rd. And Thanos is behind in 6th, trying to close the gap on these guys. So these guys get to fighting. That should allow Thanos to catch up a little bit. As they're side by side right now, Ray Hillhouse on the inside of DJ Kinner. Looks like he will complete the pass, set his sights on Rick Sargent. Ray starting to come back here. He's all of a sudden faded a little bit, and now he's back up to 4th and only down 1 from where he started. So good recovery for Ray. Rick a little high there. Looks like Ray's going to take it down to the apron. Nope, he chooses to stay behind here. DJ going to try the outside. It's like Albie and Curtis Shields here battling. Curtis Shields takes over the 7th position, so he's steadily moving his way up through the field in the 94 truck. Actually, Thanos is right in front of him, so Curtis and Thanos seem to be running pretty similar times there. But we'll have to see if they can move a little further up together. Larry Ashby back here. They're all kind of, so you got a couple groups here. You got Larry, Evan Clapper, Albie and Curtis kind of bunched together. And then you got Rick, DJ, and Hillhouse. And then you have another group of Michael Whiting out in front now, gapping Mark about 1.6. So it appears Michael managed his equipment a little better on this run. So first punch goes to Michael Whiting. Now we'll see if Mark can adjust and capitalize on the next run. Pit stop should be coming close here in a couple laps. Looks like Evan Clapper is making a move on Albie. I think Albie's starting to drop a little bit here. He's down 4 spots here. And it looks like Larry is going to try to follow Evan through. Albie tucking up right behind Evan Clapper there. Excuse me. This is out the back of Evan Clapper. See Albie and Larry very close in pursuit. Yes, that definitely is a rust scheme. This is onboard Larry Ashby. That's what I thought he was going for there. That is really cool. Got the rusty paint scheme. I love it, Larry. We are about to go to lap 30 here. We're going to ride on board, see if Larry can complete this here. Because here, Larry's out of the throttle, almost letting it roll all the way through the corner, and then picking it up, the throttle up almost on corner exit. So he's rolling through just about half the turn. Here, you can hear it here. Out of the throttle, out of the throttle, out of the throttle, and now he's picking it up. So, interesting. Michael Whiting is just driving away from the field. He's got Mark Dantuma. This is Mark we're looking at here. He's got him gapped by 2.6. Ray Hillhouse here has moved up into third, so he is back to where he started, and he's got Mark, as you can see right up there, not far in front of him there. I think he will potentially get there even before the pit stop, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. With the 94 truck, Curtis Shields, he is coming to life here. He is getting ready to attack Thanos here. That would be for the a spot in the top 6. .32 out of 105 here complete. There goes Curtis down the inside of Thanos. Thanos gonna hang tough on the outside though. He's not giving it up easy. Curtis was just rolling so much better through the center there. But like I said, Thanos gets a good run on the outside there. You get a good run off. So it's like, oh, it looks like Thanos was loose there going in. Looks like he was able to save it, but looks like the truck got all sorts of out of shape. Ray Hillhouse is closing in on Mark Dantuma for second. Mark is about 0.8 of a second up the road. I think Ray is going to get him before the first round of pit stops. Again, you heard all the trucks lifting and rolling through the corner. That could be to save fuel. You know, a little strategy, them knowing that it more than likely is not going to have a caution. You're not going to be able to save it that way. So any little bit the driver can do on the track to, I don't know, maybe shorten a pit stop, you know, or try to take one away. I don't think they could take one away, but you could certainly shorten your last one. So Ray has caught the back of Mark Dantuma here. Ray diving down the inside. Looks like Mark just kind of gave it to him there. So move Ray Hillhouse up to second. Mark Dantuma back to third. Michael Whiting is still your leader by about 4.3 seconds. So Again, I do believe it's going to take a mistake to beat Michael Whiting today, or a caution, because he has just got this truck dialed in. So we are about to take lap 37 here, so I would expect pit stops anytime from now on to the next 3 or 4 laps. Again, I'm not real sure on the fuel window, but I mean, we just took 37. Maybe they can go 45. As I say that, Evan Clapper on pit road. Oh, Larry Ashby went off the track here. Hold on. Stop moving. Oh, looks like he... Oh, I don't know if he made... Oh, I think he got it. Okay. It's all good. I think he made the commitment cone. That could have been very bad if he doesn't make that. So Larry, Nicole on pit road. Evan Clapper, you saw do his stop. So some of the guys at the back, now I would imagine this is a short pit. But the guys up at the front getting pretty good mileage themselves. DJ Kinner in 4th. It's kind of spreading out here. 5th is Rick Sargent. Curtis Shields up 2 spots in the 6th. Thanos tagging right along with him in 7th, up 4 positions. That was a heck of a short pit. So we'll have to see, because those guys pitted on, what was it, 36, 37? Okay, here's Michael Whiting. All right, so 3 laps essentially. Michael Whiting on pit road. Now, again, you don't want to beat yourself. No speeding. Ray Hillhouse is going to follow. Mark Dantuma, DJ Kenner, Rick Sargent, all on pit road. That's going to leave Curtis Shields out to take the lead here. And it's going to move Curtis Shields to the lead. Will he get credit for that lap? It was close. He should lead the next one, though. Let's see how long he can stay out here. Albie moves up to 2nd. Albie also stays out. So the only 2 yet to pit is Curtis Shields and Albie. See what they do this lap. Looks like he's slowing down to make pit road, potentially. Nope, he's going to go another lap. All right, Curtis going to stretch it to 40. That would be 40, 41 here. So 41, 81, and to the finish. He's going to put the field a lap down. If, and I say if, the caution were to come out, I believe Curtis would have just about the entire field a lap down here. All with the exception of Albie. Let's see if Curtis hits pit road now. How far can he stretch this? He's going another lap. And why not, right? You got the field a lap down. Hope for that caution. And do your pit stop under caution and have the field trapped a lap down as Ray Hillhouse is the first, I believe, to unlap himself. Here comes Mark Dantuma. Now I would pit. I would pit now to give up the least amount of time on those freshies. He's really stretching this. Nope, he's coming in. He's coming in. Whew, she was loose. Curtis Shields, the last to hit pit road. He does that. Just as I say that, Donald Durrance up 11 spots is going to take the lead unless he pulls on the pit road here, which we will have to see. Donald getting some really good fuel economy. He looks like he will go another lap. So now we're getting into 44. That'll put you at like 84. Oh, it's yeah. I just don't think you can eliminate a stop. You would need caution. Donald Durrance is your leader. Michael Whiting is 2nd, about 2 and change behind. He is closing very rapidly though. You'll see him coming into your frame in just a few seconds here. See if Donald goes another lap. He's going to choose to go one more. So, heck, man, that's some great fuel mileage. 44 laps for Donald Durrance, up 12 spots into first. Michael Whiting about to make the pass, but that is still no discredit to what Donald Durrance is doing. He is having a really good run here and really showing how well he can save fuel. Again, you don't want to run this thing out, though. That would cost you a ton of spots. Now we're really spread out here. Michael Whiting obviously took the lead. Donald second. Ray Hillhouse on your camera here is third. There's Marky Mark back in fourth. Fifth is DJ Kinner. Yeah, everybody's real far. There's sixth Rick Sargent with Evan Clapper right behind him. Larry Ashby with the short pit makes his way up to eighth, up 4 spots from where he started. Thanos must have had something go wrong because he dropped quite a few. He's still in ninth, but I think he was up in like 5th or 6th at the start of those stops. So not sure what happened there. Looks like Curtis did come out here in 11th, but he did not lose a lap, and he's got a ton of laps in the bank. So to go to the next stop and hope for a caution. Michael Whiting, your leader, 46 out of 105 complete. Michael Whiting going down the backstretch, heading into turn 3. Again, I said this is his race to lose. He's got about a 4-second gap on Ray Hillhouse, and it is coming down. It's coming down. So Ray has another fuel run here, and then a stop, and then another 20 or so lap dash to the finish where he can make up that 4 seconds. So it's kind of teeter-tottering back and forth there. One lap, Michael will stretch it out, and then Ray will close it in. Kind of one of those deals. Cat and mouse game. Donald Durrance with a run. So in doing that, in staying out all those extra laps, essentially, right? He stayed out, what, 8, 10 laps, I feel like, more than everybody else? His tires right now are so fresh. This is actually a great strategy. Excuse me. His tires are so much fresher. As I say that, he's driving up the hill. If he can hang on to this here, he's made up a ton of track position. And it should only benefit him even more as the run goes on. Ray Hillhouse still about 4.2 behind Michael Whiting. That gap's not coming down. Rick Sargent just popped into the top 5 here. It's Albie back in 11th spot here. He's got Curtis Shields right in front of him for 10th. Just about at halfway. I'm sorry, Donald Durrance did not pit yet. He's hanging on to 9th. So he's going to 50 laps. Okay. Now this is interesting. Essentially 51. Can he save 4 laps of fuel? We will monitor that. He's gone almost halfway. I mean, literally within a lap. Can he save a lap of fuel? Could Donald Durrance hoodwink the field here? And I mean, again, he would be on old tires, right, if he eliminated a stop. But he, I think, would be so far out ahead that I don't know if they'd be able to run him down. We'll have to see how that plays out. That's a very cool call there. I'll have to monitor that. Could be the move. Ray Hillhouse in second, keeping it right around 4-1 behind Michael Whiting. Mark Dantuma seems to be managing his tires a little better on this run. He has caught the back of Ray Hillhouse here and maybe might be attempted to pass here in a few corners. Closest battle right here, so we'll stay with this. Oh, that DJ Kinner on the grass back here? No, okay. It is DJ Kinner, but he was not on the grass. Check on Rick back here. Rick and Evan Clapper back there in 5th and 6th. Larry in 7th. Thanos back there in 8th. Curtis Shields in the 94 truck. Got Albie behind him and Donald Durrance. This is what we're monitoring. Can he save the fuel and eliminate his stop? I think he can. I think he can do it. I mean, hell, why not try it, right? If he can do this, this could be crazy. Again, we've got a little ways to go till we start getting excited to watch that, but Michael Whiting just putting laps down here. Again, the gap is maintaining right around 4.1. I think it's going to either take a clever pit strategy by Donald Durrance, which we will continue to monitor, or either a speeding on Michael's pit stop. It's got a caution, something. I think he's got the fastest truck for sure. It's going to take, like I said, a speeding or a caution, or get outsmarted on pit road, which Donald may or may not be doing. We will have to see. There he is. He's about to unlap himself, so he's got the fresher tires, right? So this is all gravy for him. The farther, if he gets around Michael Whiting, gets his lap back the hard way, and then he's going to, like I said, 10, 15 laps fresher tires, he should be able to even pull more of a gap and help him that much better. Or he can choose to save it since he's eliminating a stop and have a little fresher tires to hold off these guys when they come out. Mark's still hanging right in the wake of Ray Hillhouse there. Let's go back and give Nicole some love. We're gonna ride on board with her. If I find my camera I want. There you are. It's on board Nicole's truck. As you can see, a little bit of right front damage on the corner of her truck there. So that may be attributing to performance for sure. You can see she's pushing a little bit as DJ Kinner makes his way by. Again, she's doing the same thing, rolling off. She kind of gets on it midway through the corner. This is off her roof cam. 60 out of 105. Oh, a little bit of the apron there. Donald just kind of hanging there. I'm not sure if, again, yeah, you don't want to, right? So he's playing he can get this draft, save even more fuel, right? And essentially just stay as close as you can, get as much draft as you can, save as much fuel as you can. Maybe force Michael into a mistake or something where he damages his truck, and, you know, anything you can do there. But I can't wait to see how this plays out. 61 coming to 62 out of 105 here. Check back on Marky Mark. Oh, Mark losing touch a little bit with Ray. They are, however, bringing the gap down on Michael Whiting. Is down to 3.2. So, again, I don't know if that was just Michael battling with Donald there that cost him a little bit of time, but the gap is coming down. Nanos back in 10th spot. King's a Thrash Machine. Not sure what happened there. He was on a really good charge up to 6th or 5th or something like that, and it's something on the pit stop. Something happened on the pit stop, I believe. He seemed to lose a lot of time there. I'll be making a pass on Larry Ashby. Poor DJ. He's running a good race in fourth, up 6 spots. Your biggest mover. It just looks boring though. He's out, kind of big gap. He has 5 seconds back to Evan Clapper and 4 seconds up to Mark. So. Ray Hillhouse starting to stretch it out. He's got it still hanging right around 3.3 off of Michael Whiting. Again, it is slowly kind of coming down a little bit, but looks like Thanos has made his way by Larry Ashby. Nicole, that's what she said. Creasel on pit road back there. You see her in the back of the frame. I'm sure should use that fast repair. Excuse me. Evan Clapper in 5th. Rick Sargent 6th, trying to chase Evan down. Looking at Thanos in 9th in the Kings of Thrash truck. Trying to chase down Albie up there. Should be expecting pit stops or another 10 laps or so, right around 80, 82. And again, the one I want to monitor is Donald Durrance. I think it's just my opinion, I think he's eliminating a stop. Whether it pays off, does he run out on the last lap? I don't know, but I think he got it far enough where he could save enough. And then being behind in the draft with Michael Whiting, it even allowed him to save more. Yeah, see, he's not pulling away. He's just kind of hanging out in front of him there. He's not driving away, so he's definitely saving fuel. Gap back up to 3.5 now to Hillhouse from Michael. So he began to stretch it back out again. Maybe he was just cooling the old good years off so he can go abuse him again. Yeah, it seems like he's turning up the wick. He's now making a move on Donald, but again, Donald, I believe, has no intention of stopping again, so he will just let that pass happen and save some fuel. Like Michael Whiting coming up on Larry, Thanos, and Albie up there. I saw him off in the distance. There they are. Oh yeah, he's coming quick. See him back there. Mark Dantuma. Oh, first of the leaders on pit road. DJ Kinner. He is going to short pit at 70 here. 70 out of 105. He's your first of the top 5 to pit. Again, Curtis, Donald had the best fuel mileage, obviously, by way far. Curtis also was up there with, I would say, second best. And Curtis is currently running 6th. So we'll have to see what he was able to do. Again, I don't think he stretched it quite far enough to be able to be in the same position as Donald. But again, Evan Clapper on pit road. Some smoke up there. Ray's got the gap down to almost under 3 seconds here, so Ray's coming. Looks like Ray's a little better on the longer run here. Rick Sargent up 2 spots into 4th position. See Evan Clapper coming off of pit road there. interesting. Let my telemetry catch up here, but it does appear that Evan and DJ, at least on my telemetry here, were able to pit and maintain the gap ahead of Donald. So do they have to pit a third time because they came at like lap 7? I don't know. That's I'm wondering. That's the tricky part here. I think they have to come another time, potentially. We'll see. Thanos on pit road here. Michael Whiting, Ray Hillhouse, Mark Dantuma, all on pit road. Rick Sargent should come around here, take the lead. He's got Curtis Shields right up the backside of him. Curtis dives down low. Takes P4 away. Rick dives onto pit road. Nice, good entry there from Rick. Curtis stays out, will be your leader. Harry Ashby, Al Buen's up to second and third. Michael Whiting's going to come out of off pit road in fourth position with, Thanos right behind him. Do believe Thanos is a lap down, but man, he had a little better of a pit stop this time. Looks like Larry Ashby took to pit road. There he is. He's on pit road. And Ray has closed the gap on that pit stop. He made up a ton of time on Michael Whiting. Again, Michael is very good on the shorter runs. I mean, and long run too, but it seems like Ray's slightly better on the longer run. So the fact that he was able to come out and make that much gap up might help him on this one. Larry Ashby, kind of a long stop here. Not sure what happened. Curtis still your leader, followed by Albie in second. And it is Michael Whiting, Ray Hillhouse, DJ Kinner, Mark Dantuma, Evan Clapper of your top runners that all took to pit road. Curtis and Albie did not pit yet. Donald Durrance also did not pit yet. This would be interesting because if Donald can stretch this, okay, I think all these guys have to come back in. I really do. I think they all have to hit pit road. All the people you saw in, Michael Whiting, Ray Hillhouse, DJ Kinner, Mark Dantuma, Evan Clapper, I think they have to come again. So whereas Rick and Donald did not get them here, if they come again, I think they will. Rick and Donald are Ethan 10th right now. Keep an eye on it. Curtis doing real good. Again, he was one of the ones that stretched it real far on the first run as well. So he continues to lead here. Looks like he'll do another lap. Get to lap 80. 26 to go. Maybe they can make it on fuel, but they're going to have to save. Looks like Curtis has about a 5-second gap on Albie, but Albie is running currently the same strategy as him. Are these guys going to try to stretch it? You know, like I said, he's got 11 seconds he can give back to Michael Whiting before he'll be on his bumper to pass him. So I don't know. This is again. I think Michael, Ray, and Mark have to pit again. I don't know. We'll have to see. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. Mark Dantuma back in 5th spot. Michael Whiting doing his thing, stretching it out. Looks like somebody took to pit road. It's Albie first. He hits pit road there, locks him up a little bit. Looks like he did get it under control and under the pit road speed limit. There shouldn't be no speeding there. So we got 24 to go. Curtis Shields still your leader. There's Curtis. He's staying out again. Rick gonna go by here. He's got about 7 and change back to Michael that he can give up yet. 23 laps to go. Did he save enough? Can he stretch this thing all the way to the end? Again, Michael's coming quick, about 6.4, but he's going to use his stuff up doing it, right? So if Curtis doesn't have to pit, let's see if he comes. Not coming. I think Curtis is going for this. Oh, little tank slapper there off of turn 4. Able to get a hold of it and not damage the truck. So he's going to make Michael burn his stuff up getting there. And he just can roll out of the throttle, save as much fuel as he can. Make Mike burn his stuff up. And again, Mike's battling Hillhouse. And he's not real close, but I mean he's close. He's 1.5 off. So I mean again, he can't just not too much pressure, but a little bit. 20 to go at the line. 21 to go. Sorry. Let's ride on board with Curtis here. I want to see. Let's hear that. Let's hear the turn. Completely out of the gas. Clutching it. Slight throttle, but Michael Whiting is 3.1. I think Curtis is going the distance. I don't think he's going to have the tires to fight off Michael because he's coming right here. He has gas and can push it, but again, does he have to stop? That's the question I don't know. I don't know if these guys have to stop again because they did come around lap 70, 71. I think that's too long for them to make it to the end. I really do. I think they had a 3-stop this, and it looks like Curtis might be 2-stopping it. So, nope, he's on pit road. He's on pit road, but again, I think these other people have to come again. So, we know that this will be Curtis' last stop. So, if they have to come, I think Curtis wins this race. 19 to go. So look at Evan Clapper there. He's going to get a top 5 out of this. Rick Sargent back in 6th. There's Rick. Thanos looks like he's rebounding here up to 8th. About to take 7th from Curtis. Currently on pit road. Oh, I hope he didn't get a speeding. That would be nuts. There he is. He's coming off. 18 to go. Michael, your leader, but not by much. Ray Hillhouse is there, 9/10 of a second. There is Ray, right behind Mike. Took the whole race. Now is Mike saving a little? Was he saving a little for this exact moment to be able to battle here, Ray? Excuse me. Is down to 8/10 of a second. Plenty of time left for Ray to challenge the top spot. Donald Durns is on pit road. Zen gives up 11th. Now Mike's kind of legging it out. Nope, it's going to come down to 7/10 of a second. So it seems like Ray is really good out of 3 and 4. Currently a little bit better than Mike. Let's see, down in 1 and 2. He's able to maintain in 1 and 2. actually a little better. So I think this is not a question of will Ray get there. I believe he will. Is he going to have enough tire when he gets there to make a move? 14 laps to go here. Race number 12, Nashville Super Speedway, Flamin' Karma Truck Series. Will Michael win this race? Again, fastest in practice, dominated a majority of the race, but he's got Ray Hillhouse in second, about 0.5 of a second behind. 13 laps to go. Oh, Mike gets a little high there. Ray gonna take a big chunk out there, get it down to about 0.4. That's what you want to do. Just pressure them into a mistake, make them go wide. Yeah, you can see Ray's able to hold it much tighter line there. 1 and 2. 3 and 4 there. Ray's a little lower. He's hooking the apron really good. He's got it down to. He's almost got it to 0.3. That was a good couple corners there for Ray. He's got it down to 0.3. 11 laps to go. I don't know if Mike can hold him off for 10. Going to be very close. Did Mike save enough tire to be able to hold off Ray Hillhouse for 10 laps? That remains to be seen. Mark Dantuma still in third. It's like he's got Larry Ashby Donald Durns behind him. Not for position. DJ Kinner here in fourth. Evan Clapper is fifth behind. Sargent is 6th, Albie is 7th, Thanos is in 8th spot, Larry Ashby's holding on to 9th, and Curtis Shields is in 10th. 9 laps to go. Ray is about ready to start beating that bumper off. He's not making huge chunks of time, but he's got it down to 0.2. He's eating them up through turn 1 and 2. Does Ray use the bumper? That might be what it takes. I mean, they're so evenly matched here. He might have to use the bumper to get by Mike or force him into a mistake. Laps are ticking down. It's now or never for Ray Hillhouse. Excuse me. He's got it down to 0.1 of a second. 8 laps to go. Again, at the end of this, stick around. We will talk to our top 3. Ray Hillhouse getting ready. He's diving under Michael. Turn 3, he's under him. Ray Hillhouse to the lead. Can he cut up? He is clear. Ray Hillhouse, your new leader at lap, I don't even know, 101. We are 7 laps from the finish here. Took the whole race, but Ray was able to, throughout the whole race, work his way through the field, and 7 laps to go past Michael Whiting for the lead. Does Michael have anything to give back now? Can he, was he saving a little? Can he now drive it harder and maybe try to force Ray into overdriving a couple corners? Ray is so good through the center there. Coming up on some lap traffic, that will be a factor before this race is over. 6 laps. They will definitely catch Nicole. They will catch Rick up there. Maybe not Rick, but for sure Nicole won't be a problem. Cole was very ladylike when it comes to not getting in someone's way. What I would do if I was her, I would make them earn it. Listening, Nicole, make them earn it. Don't give them nothing. Their job to find the way around you. It's like Ray Hillhouse stretching out to about 0.4 of a second. Looks like he is pulling away from Mike. 4 laps to go. Cole gets out of the way there for Ray. Mike was also able to get by. There's Jay Kinner here in the 4th spot. He's up. He's your biggest mover. 6 positions up from where he started. He's your biggest mover. Your second mover is Kings of Thrash Machine of Thanos. 3 positions from where he started. Good solid run for Thanos there. Top 8. It's all he needs to do. Get in that championship and go at it from there. Larry Ashby is holding on to the 10th position. Donald Durrance 11th. Nicole, that's what she said. Creasel is 12th. Johnny B is off the track in 13th. Topher Baltimore also off the track in 14th. Back to the front. 2 laps to go. Ray Hillhouse is your leader. Michael Whiting is second, but it does not appear he saved enough as the gap is growing. I don't think he's going to have enough to get back to him. Coming in turn 3 now. Ray Hillhouse going to take the white flag here as long as we get it. If caution does come out, it does not matter. We do take the white. It does not matter if anybody wrecks. It's official. Ray Hillhouse has 2 more turns to get through and win this race. That's got to be a heartbreak for Michael Whiting. I mean, he dominated practice, dominated the whole race, only to have it slip away there with 7 laps to go. Thoughts on that here? Checkered flag is out. Ray Hillhouse is your winner, followed by Michael Whiting in second. Mark Dantuma is third. DJ Kinner is 4th. Evan Clapper, Rick Sargent, Alb Hewins, Curtis Shields going to come home 8th. Thanos going to drop to 9th, and Larry Ashby 10th. Let's grab your winner first, which is Ray Hillhouse. Ray, this is Rich up in the booth. You got a copy, bud?
Yeah, I got you. What's up?
Hey, man, congrats on the win. Hell of a drive. It took you the whole race, but it seems like you just slowly worked through the field and used the tire saving advantage to get past Michael there with 7 to go.
Yeah, that was hard. I wasn't sure if I saved enough or if he was saving, and yeah, it just all came together. It took a while. Michael ran a great race.
That he did. Again, you also ran a great race yourself there, managing the tires the best and coming home winner chicken dinner. So congrats on that, and we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, hopefully you or I can do the same thing tomorrow, huh?
Yeah, hopefully. I'm taking notes.
Thanks, man.
Yep, that's Ray Hillhouse. Let's see if we can get our 2nd place finisher, Michael Whiting. Here he is. Michael Whiting, this is Rich up in the booth. You got a copy, bud?
I do. How are you?
Hey, bud, I'm good. How are you? 2nd place, solid finish. I know you dominated practice and dominated pretty much the entire race up until that 7 laps to go when he was able to get by you. Walk us through that.
Well, I think I just went a little too hard at the start of that 3rd run, and I knew he was quick. He just ran me down and he just beat me. So he was the better man tonight. So congrats to him.
Well, that's awesome sportsmanship, and still nothing to hang your head on. 2nd place is still a great finish, and it was fun to watch you do that. So congrats again on the second place finish.
Thank you very much. It was a lot of fun. This is a good group.
It is a very good group. We're glad to have you. All right, let's try to grab Marky Mark if he's still here. Mark Dantuma, this is Rich up in the booth. You got a copy, bud?
I got you, Rich.
Hey, man, congrats on third. I feel like I'm talking to you at least every week. You're either winning, second, or third. You just can't not get a podium.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good season. I seem to be at least top fives. Quite a few podiums in there too.
Well, man, heck of a race there in third. Just not enough tire to get Ray. I mean, Mike Whiting had a good race there. It took Ray the entire race, but he was able to make the pass with 7 to go. How were your tires on that run?
I was horrible on tires tonight. I'm not a fan of this track. I mean, it's fun, but I just can't get it figured out. So I was running the right front off every run.
10-4. And the question I got to ask, because it's been a while since I ran it in the trucks, were you running fourth gear through all the turns, or were you downshifting to third in both 1 and 2 and 3 and 4?
I ran fourth the whole time. It felt like when the tires were really worn out towards the end of the run, it might have been able to shift, but I hadn't practiced it, so I didn't want to make a mistake.
10-4. Well, that's probably the best route to take there. You don't want to throw away a third place finish. Again, congratulations on that, and I will see you tomorrow, brother.
You got it.
That will conclude our events for tonight. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. We will not actually be back next Saturday because so next Saturday's race will be pushed off to the following week. It'll be 2 weeks because a lot of our group is running the 24 hours of Daytona. And that they're doing it on Saturday, so we decided to push it off 1 week. So next week's race will be pushed off to the following week. But we will do I will be driving Sunday. That one doesn't get pushed back. So the Sunday league will be there. If you want to come watch me, come do that. If you want to watch the broadcast, you can check that out at How to Suck at iRacing. Thanks everybody for watching. Catch you on the next one.